Hey beloveds, welcome to BeenieTV, where I offer you sprinkles of spiritual sassiness and teach you how to mind your own blissness. Let's get into today's affirmation. Go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Release. I'm not for everyone, and everyone's not for me. I'm not for everyone, and everyone is not for me. I am not for everyone, and everyone is not for me. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Release. What is up, everyone? Thank you so much for tuning in, hitting that subscribe button, hitting the notifications, and getting your spiritual sassiness on, getting your weekly dose of goodness from BeenieTV. Everybody wants to be spiritual. Everybody wants to open up that third eye chakra. Everybody wants to be zened out, okay? But nobody talks about the shadow work. Nobody talks about the dark side of spirituality. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Nobody talks about what our human goes through as we are rising up in ascension, opening up our consciousness. So let's go ahead and talk about six, that's 7. 6 ways, 6 things that you need to know as you embark on your spiritual journey. Before we get into today's video, I want to introduce you to a Black-owned, woman-owned CBD company. Say what? As I was going through my second spiritual awakening, CBD oil really allowed me to get rooted in my body. And I'm so excited to introduce you guys to a Black woman-owned CBD company called Kidara. I am so happy to introduce you guys. You guys know when it comes from me, you know it's the real deal. We are talking about an industry just like STEM, just like tech, where women, and definitely women of color, are marginalized and rarely seen. When I tell you this product is A1, and because it's A1, use code ABENA20 for 20% off at checkout. Here we go. Hey Arnold! Number 1, you are going to lose your friends, and you are going to have a shift in connection to your family. Before your soul got here, your soul knew exactly which family it was going to choose. You chose your mom, you chose your dad, you chose everyone, you chose your friends, you chose everybody. And you knew that eventually you decided, before you got to this earth, you decided that you were going to, your soul was going to go on a journey of liberation and ascension. As you elevate in consciousness, what is happening is your pineal gland, which is connected to the third eye, is opening up. And you are becoming aware of the hypnosis, the sleep, the dream that society has been putting you under. Not everyone is gonna wake up with you. So that's why when you look around, you're like, why are my friends getting this? Why isn't my family getting this? There's fluoride in the water. They're purposely starving people. Pesticides on crops is why you have a gluten allergy. And you can feel like you are going crazy because you have no one to relate to. And sometimes even in other spiritual communities, you might still not feel connected. You still might not feel supported because they could have already gone through their Saturn return. They could have already gone through their ascension. And sometimes some people in the spiritual community can kind of come off as know-it-alls. I've been guilty of this myself. So you feel really alone because what's happening is your soul contracts are ending. They're ending. You and your friend, you and your lover, you and your husband, you and your wife, whatever, you and your father, you and your mother, you and your auntie, your uncle, all of these soul contracts ending because your soul, before you got here, said, it's time for elevation. I'm out. But as a human, it's confusing. It's lonely. It gets really dark. You have a lot of really, really dark times. And this is what we would call the dark night of the soul. I've been there. I was there all 2020. So I know it so well. I know it. It's not your responsibility to pull others along with you as you ascend. I made this mistake for so long in my life, and I found so much peace when I finally said, you know what? Source knows better than me. Source knows whether this family member, this friend is going to come along on this spiritual journey. And if they're not, hands up, surrender. Number 2, you're going to be feeling physically very tired. It is a tiring process for the human body as the soul ascends. It is not easy work. So, you know what? Let's take a moment to commend you, okay? Let's do a dance and commend you for this spiritual journey you are going on and going through, because it's not easy. And baby, we see you. We see you. So applaud yourself, pat yourself on the back, give yourself a loving hug. You are going to be so tired because it's just tiring on the body. Like, think of it as jet lag. Think of it as when you're on an airplane, and you see how when you're on an airplane, your skin is dry. You need to drink water. You need a nap. You need a snack, and you're uncomfortable. Unless you're in first class, but you're uncomfortable on an airplane. Think of your ascension as that. So you're gonna want to sleep a lot. You're not depressed. You just need to sleep. Your human body needs to sleep. Your eating patterns might change. I am loving more salads and more fruits. Go figure. You're going to want to drink a lot of water. You're going to want to drink a lot of water. I don't know why, but you just get really thirsty during ascension. If someone in the comments below wants to tell us as a community why we need more water when we ascend, I don't know. But these are normal. Changing of your eating habits, wanting to sleep more, and making sure that you drink more water. Number 3, that's 6. Number 3, your ego, your mind, your subconscious is gonna be like, what's going on? I'm happy, I'm at ease, I'm in peace, I don't know this. Your subconscious and your mind are going to try to reel you back into your old self. So they're gonna try really hard to stay comfortable. Staying comfortable in the old, staying comfortable in the dark, staying comfortable in the lower vibration. This is normal. Be gentle with yourself. Do not beat yourself up like I was doing. Don't beat yourself up. Be gentle with yourself and speak to your mind, speak to your subconscious as if you were speaking to a child, and just say, hey, I know you're scared that we're moving out of what was comfortable into something that might be uncomfortable, but I promise you it's gonna be good, it's gonna be worth it, it's gonna feel better. Speak to your ego and subconscious in this way, and really and this is gonna allow you to learn how to nurture yourself, because your friends and family aren't gonna be able to nurture you, right? Your online community, they're not there with you at night when you're boohoo crying, so it's really you. So nurture yourself during your ascension, on your spiritual journey. Speak lovingly to your ego, speak lovingly to your subconscious. And sometimes you gotta be like, Papa. Sometimes you gotta be like, look, subconscious mind, you need to be quiet. You know, sometimes you got to be a little stern. You know, sometimes you got to be stern with kids. But yeah, really allow yourself to be gentle as your mind is trying to stay comfortable and trying to keep you safe. Be gentle with yourself, nurture yourself, and mother yourself. That's the best way I can describe what I had to do all 2020. Was I really had to mother myself, because who else gonna do it but you, boo? Who else gonna do it? Number 4. The things that you used to be interested in when you were in the 3rd and 4th dimension do not matter to you anymore. I used to love online shopping. I used to love going shopping. When I was going through my ascension, when I was going through my dark night of the soul, you couldn't get me to do anything. I was still shopping online, but I wasn't having the same joy as before. And that's okay. certain things are gonna start changing, and you're gonna start being like, wait, I don't care about this TV show anymore. I don't want to eat this anymore. I actually don't want to hang out with that person anymore. These are all normal parts of you. Basically, your soul is growing up, right? So yeah, you're gonna have different enjoyments, and that's okay. You're gonna have different things that you care about now and things that you don't care about, and that is okay. Number 5, self-care. And this is for my men too. Self-care is going to be your best friend. Now, when I say self-care, I mean it. I mean it. Get that. And this is all the outer self-care, and I'm serious. Like, I know, like, spiritual people, we don't like to be like, oh yeah, well, I don't want to be too like materialistic. And it's like, no. Again, we're talking about the human side of the spiritual elevation. Your body needs care. Take your vitamins. Go get a massage. Go get many massages. Take your baths, your spiritual baths. Water is feminine. Water is healing. We are beings that were birthed in water. When a child is in the womb, we are in water. We are water beings. And I'm talking to my men too, get in the bath. If you don't have a bath, take an intentional shower. But I'm serious. These baths, these massages, mani-pedi, resting, watching mindless TV, self-care, okay? Some sensual self-pleasure, all of it. Self-care is going to be your ally. Do not sit here and ignore your physical being as you are leveling up. Get into the yoga, go running, journaling. Okay, journaling is going to be your best friend. And I'm really talking to my men here. You have been programmed to believe that self-care is feminine, and I am so sorry for that. I was about to apologize on behalf of society, but I'm not gonna. My men, discontinue the conditioning that taking care of your vessel is girly, whatever that is. No, you are a human. You deserve that massage, boo. You deserve that manicure, pedicure. There's nothing feminine about anything I just mentioned. There isn't. Get that programming out of your mind. And one more time, just want to tell you guys about K-Dara, a Black-owned, woman-owned CBD company, one of the only ones on the market. So I was using CBD a lot during my dark night of the soul, and it really just was really important during my self-care routine. Use code ABENA20 at checkout for 20% off. And let's get back to the last part of the video. And last but not least, number 6. Why do I keep doing this? 5, 6. Yeah, 6. You are going to be hurting. You are going to feel the depths of hurt. You're going to realize that your friends, your family, the things you like, the way that you were raised, the way you've been conditioned has all been a lie. Pharrell, I don't know who said this first, but I heard it from Pharrell. The truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off. You are going to go through these emotions. You're gonna be pissed. You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be angry. But you know, on the other side of that, you're gonna feel lighter. You're gonna come into acceptance. You're gonna come into really knowing what the freak surrender is. Your heart, oh, even right now as I'm talking, my heart is like radiating love right now. And my heart could not do this before the dark night of my soul, before my second spiritual awakening. Your heart is gonna open up, and baby, beloved, that pain, it'll be like nothing. It'll be like nothing, because the joy of the angels and divinity around you is just, I can't even describe it. I can't even describe it. So it's gonna hurt. But you have everything within you to move through it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. It's gonna be tough. It's not easy. But your soul, before you got here, chose it. So if it chose it, you got this. You got this. You got this. Let me know in the comments below what resonated for you, what didn't resonate for you. Be sure to subscribe, hit that bell, that notification button. Be sure to hang out with me on Instagram at BeenieTV and Twitter at BeenieTV. I love you guys so much. I love y'all. And again, my heart is just radiating. I love you all. May you be blessed. And I'll see you guys next video.